For 60 years, Ernest Borgnine stayed silent. He never named the co-star who made his life miserable. Never told the full story, but now shocking details have finally come out. Violent outbursts, sabotage scenes, and a cup of hot coffee thrown so hard it caused second-degree burns. This wasn't just Hollywood drama. It was one of the most dangerous feuds ever caught on camera, and it all exploded on the set of Johnny Guitar. Before he became a Hollywood legend, Ernest Borgnine's life took an unexpected path. He was born in 1917 to Italian immigrant parents. As a child, his parents separated, and he spent 5 years in Italy, speaking only Italian. When he returned to America, even his name was changed to sound more American. But acting wasn't his dream. After high school, Borgnine joined the U.S. Navy. He served for 10 years, including World War II, rising to gunner's mate first class. He nearly made the Navy his career. Then his mother gave him one piece of advice. "You have a strong personality. Try acting." That single sentence changed his life. Borgnine trained wherever he could, performed for food instead of money, scrubbed toilets backstage, once even chased a live chicken across the stage mid-performance. Slowly, people noticed. Hollywood finally did in 1953 when he played the brutal Sergeant Fatso Judson in From Here to Eternity. The role was so convincing that Frank Sinatra refused to speak to him off camera. Audiences sent Borgnine death threats. 2 years later, he shocked everyone again by winning an Oscar for Marty, beating James Dean and Spencer Tracy. But no success prepared him for what happened in 1954. That's when Borgnine walked onto the set of Johnny Guitar. And straight into a war. Joan Crawford and Mercedes McCambridge despised each other. This wasn't tension, it was hatred. The feud began over an old personal grudge and quickly turned explosive. Crawford refused to share scenes. Scripts were rewritten daily. Scenes were filmed separately just to keep them apart. Then things turned physical. One day, Borgnine watched Crawford storm onto set, grab McCambridge's costumes, and throw them onto the highway. Crew members ran into traffic to save them. Another day, the argument turned violent. Shouting, swinging fists. Borgnine and Sterling Hayden had to physically pull them apart. But the most horrifying moment came when Crawford lost control completely. After a bad take, she grabbed a cup of hot coffee and hurled it at a young production assistant. It hit him directly. He suffered second-degree burns. The set went silent. No apology, no consequences. Borgnine later said, "Joan Crawford was like a ticking time bomb. You never knew what would set her off." Strangely, she was never cruel to Borgnine himself, but he saw enough to stay cautious. He once accidentally walked in on her, screaming at a costume designer. Eyes wild, voice shaking with rage. He backed out slowly, before she noticed him. On the final day of filming, Crawford surprised everyone with personalized bottles of Pepsi. Her husband was the CEO. It was her version of kindness. But before leaving, she delivered one final warning to McCambridge. Loud enough for everyone to hear. She promised to destroy her career. Decades later, Borgnine summed it up best. Working with Joan Crawford was like walking on eggshells while juggling dynamite. She was brilliant and absolutely terrifying.